Well, hello my friends and welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing products that were sent to me. This might be the second time I've done this. A lot of stuff gets sent to me, so I figured I'd put all the stuff together and do group videos, kind of like my tools and tips videos. But this one doesn't have a wide variety. We have two portable airbrushes that include the compressor and the airbrush, two different companies altogether. Both have their what makes them special, and I'll go over that. And this box of markers just showed up out of nowhere. I had to do some research, but I did find them on Amazon. So we're going to test these markers. There's a lot of them. The price is pretty good. So we'll see how those are. And I got a bunch of racks. I got 4 racks, 3 from one company and 1 from another. So they just showed up. Here's the other one. They both came packaged kind of similar. And we'll go over the pricing. I'll build, I guess I'll build each one from the brand. We'll see what they're like. This is a clear acrylic plastic, kind of like I use for my shelves. So maybe this will blend in here. The other one is the wood type, which I love from Typhoon paint racks, which I absolutely love their racks. It'd be tough to beat them, but we'll see. They were sent to me. We'll go over them. We'll check them out. And I'll have links to everything and prices below. What we'll do is we're going to save the airbrushes for last. And we'll paint 2 kinds of paint, the same ones in both, to see how they perform. I guess what we can do is check out these markers first. So let's get this rack out of the way. And why not look at these markers first? I'm not going to look at all of them, but we'll see how they perform. Here is the colors. Pretty nice. Red, even a peach color. I do like the variety of colors. Is there? Oh, here's metallics right here. Silver and gold. Yep. So they have metallics, different kinds of greens, 3 shades of green. So 1, 2, 3 shades of blue. That's pretty nice. The variety of colors is nice. We'll see how they perform. Anyway, this cost, I kept everything aside here, $15.99 on Prime. Not bad at all. We'll just take a plastic spoon here and we'll see how they go over. Now with these acrylic markers, they're not really made for Gundam building or model building. I feel they need to be coated over to really seal in, to protect them. Which I do most of the time anyway, as far as if you're putting decals on or other details. A final coat, particularly a satin coat like my 2K line of clears. I like to put a final coat of everything anyway so you can handle it and holds the decals down and any of these detail colored paints. But anyway, I tested the green, but let's go ahead and try any of these. I guess red's a good standard. Let's see what they look like. Yep, there's a fat tip it comes with. So I'm imagining we have to give it the shake. How about we do this? Oh boy. The winner of this paint mixer is coming up. I will announce it in the next video. Let's go ahead and mix our markers with it. Check that out. I can hear the little bearing in there. This is pretty violently shaking it, but on camera you can't tell because of the frame rates, you know. Anyway, let's get this. I use this to shake everything. Hold on, guys. Let me put this. Oh man, is that heavy? Put that aside. Speaking of Robert at Typhoon paint racks and mixers, that's him right there. All right, this has got to be shaken up, right? Let's go ahead and. Get a post-it note so we don't mess up our little work area here. I'm going to push her in. And let's see how long these take to fill up. Oh, wow. Filling up quick. Look at that. Wow. Hey, it flows nice. All right, let's see how it goes on here. Let's see how much of a flow we... Oh, wow, it really pours out like you're brushing it. I'll hold it up to the camera close. Wow, these go on really, really nice. The flow through this tip is really good. Wow, not bad. Look at that. Now, one thing I will say is they don't dry shiny, and I'll show you what I mean. Wow, these are pretty nice though. Let's see if we can do details like along an edge here. You know what I mean, like this? Yeah, there you go. You can use the side of the point here, the side of the felt tip. You get a nice marking line there. Anyway, yeah, really nice. Really good flow. Let's see where this goes in here. It's got like a stand inside it. I should show you guys my marker holders. Anyway, I did this green earlier. See if it still flowed. Yep, there it is. And you see how it came out? It went on like this, shiny, but it dried dull. But it dried nice and even because it was pretty pulled up in here. You can see where I pulled it up. I loaded it up. But it dried dull, which I kind of like, to tell you the truth. But it's smooth and a little more durable than I thought it would be. If it's over primer, I think you're going to have a good time with it. It should be all right. But they really perform nice. I did silver, so I let this dry. But see that? There's the silver. But, you see, not fully dry. Still kind of damp here where I'm living. It's raining outside again up here in New England. I can't take it anymore. I can't take the motorcycle out. I can't do anything. But, yeah, it's they perform pretty good. I think you should still coat them, even though this one dried nice. It seems durable. I find these particularly not too durable, no matter which brand I've used. They are good over primer. So if you're going to paint over some primer, that's good. I can see it's drying already nice and dull. I should have put it in the dehydrator. What I'll do is at the end of the video, when we wrap up, I'll show you what this looks like. Right now, if you can remember it, this is how shiny it is, and you'll see by the end of the video. But for $15.99 for this big set of markers, kind of impressed. But let me go ahead and lock this up. I will let the other one dry. I'm going to move on to the paint racks. But let me go off camera here for 1 second. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to come back and show you my marker holder that I really do like. It holds a ton of them, too. I'll add those to the batch. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am back. 2 seconds in your time, right? Here is my marker holder. Same thing that holds my dog's collar on these clips. All right, let's get these out of the way. Check that out. And you can pull these out in groups. See that? That all comes out. But I have all this extra space. Can you see where they go in? And I can put the rest of these that I got in. I can just group these more together and put those in here, and I'll have room for all of my markers. Sharpies up here, you know, the Gundam markers are right here. You can tell the Gundam markers by their tops. And these are the Display, Hobby Mio at the bottom, all in here. And you can actually open this up with the Velcro here on the side and lay it right out and just fan them out. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And then, like I said, if you want to use a grouping, if you group them together, like all the Gundam markers and the displays, ones that are made for model building, you put them in one of these here and pull it right out and just leave that on the bench. Really nice piece. I forgot about this really to show you guys till just now, so what I will do is I will put a link in the video below. This was not expensive, and if you got a bunch of markers and you keep adding, this is really is a must. I'm in the middle of organizing stuff away from the bench, and so I can clear the bench off for more working area, because I got a lot of big kits coming up I'm going to be working on. And to have all the shelves of everything you see, I'm trying to get that all along the walls or underneath, and things like markers that I don't use every day off to the side. When I need them, like I said, I just pull out that rack there and bring it right to the bench, clearing everything out, which I think is awesome. But anyway, these are pretty nice. Like I said, I will let this dry, and we'll go over what it looks like at the end. I'll show you how dull it ends up being. And oh, here is my humidity. Right now in the room, it's 64, comfortable with the smiley face. I keep this in the booth, and I will put that there again. Yeah, we'll see that later when we test the airbrushes. But right now, these are great. I think they're not bad, particularly, it's not bad and great. Just erased right in one sentence what they were. These are great. I will put a link below for these, and particularly for the money. And here's all the colors. I'll hold it up if you guys want to see that. Even has a white marker, which is kind of rare in these. So there you go. All right, let's put these aside. All right, let's move on to the racks. We have 2 brands here. We'll start with one. Let's get the airbrushes out of the way. They're coming up very soon. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Now this is the acrylic one. Yep, this is the acrylic one. I'm not sure what size it holds. Looks like the Gaia Notes kind of size. Yeah, that's what it looks like. These elastic bands, let's see what those are. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Put this piece in, put them up. Let's see what these elastic bands are for. Please use the fixed rubber bands on both sides. Totally put the 12 pieces in each slot to reinforce. I think it's telling us that the elastic bands kind of hold it together, which is weird. That's it. All right, hey, let's take a peek at it, and then I guess I can pause the camera while I build this thing. All right. Oh, man, yeah. And I got to peel this plastic off of everything. Look at this, guys. All of it has plastic coating on it. I'm trying to see where it even starts. Can you see it? It's all doubled up. I'm going to have to get the old knife out here and see if we can see where it starts doing it like this, maybe. I'm going to show you one, then I'm going to do all the rest off camera, I guess. Here we go. There it is. I do like this type of rack. I like these clear plastics. And this one's really thick and durable. Wow. It's a bigger rack than I thought it would have been, too. Let's see what it holds. Let's see if it holds Mr. Hobby. Yep, there we go. Now, these Mr. Hobbies are perfect because the caps are colored. So you don't have to see the name on the side. You can see the cap. So it most definitely will hold Gaia Notes, or the small Tamiya. So that's good. All right, let me pause the camera, get it out of the way here. It's right in front of me, so I can peel all this plastic off and get this thing built. We will be right back. And there it is. And it was about 10 minutes. I had it paused. They wanted you to put these elastics. Can you see them? Hold on. Right there. It looked like I said hook them over here, but they just flew out. Didn't make sense. So I put them on the inside where they kind of gripped. You know, one broke, but the rest didn't break. And personally, I'd hot glue this thing. You guys have a hot glue gun? Just go ahead and hot glue it here, or even some Zap glue. My favorite brand of glue, Zap. It's over here. Super glue. That'll work too. But yeah, I put the elastics on the inside. But I do like it that it's skinny. See it? It's thin. And so I can put it against a shelf and free up some more space, which is what I'm working on, which is off to the side here near the booth. I'll show you that in a little bit. But let's see what it holds. All right, let's see. Tamiya, the smaller size. This is their lacquer. Yep, holds them. Very, very tightly, though. It won't hold this. Look at this. It's not holding this one, but it held that one. So, I don't... Oh, and it's tough to get out. Oh, I don't know if I would go with the Tamiya. No. Oh, man. Well, that's why we do these tests, right, guys? Holy smoke. Get that out of there. Well, not that one. Not that one. I know it'll hold the Gaia. And Gaia is really good for this because of the cap is colored. Let's see if it holds Mr. Hobby. Hold on. Fingers crossed, because, boy, it did not like the Tamiya. No, it held that. It held that. Yeah, it holds them. For some reason... Oh, let me get my... Yeah. Well, it holds those. It doesn't like the Tamiya ones, though, that's for sure. It doesn't make sense. I think it's the same size. All right, let's try this SMS. Of course, that'll fit, but you're not really... Oh, I guess you can kind of see the color there, right, guys? Let's see what else. A-stand. I'm working on the test for the A-stands. That works, but I can't see what it is. These have to be upright so I can read what the paint is. Magnesium. So, but it does fit that. Oticon. It's not going to hold this. This is too big. Way too big. Yeah, Oticon jars are big. Let's try the smaller Oticon, the metal ones. Hold on. Those are right behind me. These, when I say metal ones. See the other one I just held up? The primary colors are twice the size of their regular size ones here, but these should fit. Yeah, those fit, but again, what is it? I guess you'll have to flip them. I guess you could flip them, but I still don't know the exact color. Oh no, it doesn't like the... No, not really. No, it's got to go this way. Yep. But anyway, I'm not crazy about that because you can't see what it is. Moto, I imagine, is the same as Gaia. That'll fit, but again, I don't know what color that is. And let's try these bigger bottles. This is a Wicked Colors. I'm working on their candy test behind the scenes. A big candy test is coming up. Yeah, it holds this perfect. You can't really see it, but I guess you can see it here, right, guys? So that's not too bad. Oh, and my where's my brand of paint? Hold on. There they are, right next to me. This is my Mecha Empires, and it will hold these, I know, because it's the same as those, but at least I put the name of what the paint is on the top of the cap instead of the colored cap. I at least wanted the name. So check that out. You just put them like, yeah, see, I can see that's Cherry Cola, my Proxine Silver, Seafoam Metallic, and there you go. So yeah, that's a nice rack. It's not bad. It's good. How many does it hold? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, right? 8 holds what? 60. Wow, not bad. No, 45, right? 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 45. So let's show how tall it is up to here. So what do you think? That ain't bad. I like it. I'll show you where I'm going to put this at the end of the video. And I got a shelf here I'm working on now, putting more paints up in a smaller area. All right, let me go ahead and pause this, get this out of the way. We'll look at the other rack. All right, the next ones up are these Plaidolex. And this one's 45 bucks. Looks like it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This one holds 60. All right, this one holds even more, 72, but Vallejo. So this holds that smaller Vallejo size bottle. But it does hold 72. And the other one, oh, this is the variety one. This one's 50 bucks. The other two are 45, but it has drawers in it. It's got a place to hold brushes at the top. And it holds different size bottles. Vallejo's down here, that size, and the regular size, like there's others in the middle. So this is a variety one. So for $5 more, you get the drawers, and it holds a little bit of everything, including the brushes at the top, which is pretty nice, actually. So let's go ahead and see what these look like on the inside. Got this plastic coating on the outside here. And I'll have to take that all the way off. I can leave the label so I know which one this is. Let's go ahead and... All right, there we go. All right, let's check this out. I don't know if these need glue. I know the Picassos don't need glue. So we'll see what we get with these. All right, here we go. Oh, instructions. And packing paper, right? Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. Paper's all in between it. This is a completely different type of board. What kind of board is it? Can't smell it. It smells neutral. It smells like it's been stained. But it looks like the exact same rack as the one I just did, only wood instead of clear. That's it. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't require glue, but for stronger constructions, preferably to use glue when assembling. So it's got these little pieces that seem to lock it in, these here. Do you punch these out? Yep, I see it. You punch them out. Probably need my knife for this. Look at that. It was engraved. Looks like this is all laser cut for sure. So, yeah, and just everything locks in with these little T-pieces and stuff, locking it up. And there's mounts for the wall. Oh, yeah, look at that. If you want to wall mount it, a couple of screws there like you're hanging a painting. All right, well, let me pause this camera once again. Let's get this thing built and see what this looks like. Like I said, I'll just build the one of them, but I'll have links to all three in the description below. All right, let's clear this out. I'll see you in a few minutes, and hopefully this one goes together as easy as the other one. And there it is, just like that. 15 minutes have gone by. It took a little bit. Most of the time was unplugging, popping these pieces out. None broke, by the way. None of them broke. And there's a few extras, but I think because the Universally put these in all of them and you don't really need all of them. It doesn't really need glue. I guess they recommended it, but I guess you could put a dab of super glue on these joints. But that's all the pieces when it locked each piece in. Can you see it? It was like building a master grade. And it's got a brace in the back. And that's it. It was pretty easy. like I said, most of the time was popping these things out. But it looks like it's the same as the other one, except, let's see, it holds the Tamiya. All right, so same goes across the board, but it holds the Tamiya. And I do like this. This holds a lot of paint. It's skinny, so I'm trying to fit some of these against the wall, and this will fit the bill, but again, it's going to have to be these paints so you can see what they are. I guess some colors you can flip over, but like this clear red, I don't know what that is, you know. But it is nice. It's pretty nice. Went together nice. It's nice for having the brackets where you don't need any glue. This one was 45 bucks. Like I said, the other one holds Vallejo, and then the other one holds Vallejo with these and paint brushes, plus a drawer on the bottom for an extra 5 bucks. Nice rack to have. I'll put links below to these, because yeah, they are pretty nice. I do like them. All right, so that is that. Let me clear out the bench, and time for some airbrush testing. All right, here we are with the two portable airbrushes. They look like they're from the same company, but they're not. It's two completely different companies. This one, I call it the green one. It's your basic compressor, rechargeable. It has the cord with it. Yes, I always keep a cable here by the bench because my phone's the same thing. USB, looks like C. And the brush. What else is in here? There's the cable. All right, some cleaning equipment. Oh, an extra needle and an extra nozzle. I read it didn't come with the needle because it's the same size, but it just gives you an extra. Just check that out. An extra nozzle, and it's that simple kind too, like not the kind you need a screwdriver to screw on. It's more like the iWater and the Badger type and Gallery. So it's got 2 cups. Let's see. Yep, a bigger one here, the plastic kind, and the one I just dropped. This little green one here. Let's get our spoons out of the way. So let's go ahead and put the cap on it. And here, each of these has a drawer to it. And this one looks like it's got its own fitting. It does. So let's go ahead and put that on. All right. Now, you can adjust the end. Yep. Now, when I charged it, I noticed you don't push down. It's because the air is always coming out. It's always on. However, I can feel the sucking the paint. You can hear it. So let's get this cap off. Hold on 1 second. Got to get this closer to me so I can pop this cap off. I can't get it. I got to get something to pop the cap off. Yeah, this doesn't, and this doesn't, because I had to charge this up. I tested that too. I didn't put any paint in it. I'm going to paint it for the first time with you guys watching. But this is the proper way to airbrush. The air should always be coming out. However, I wish I could have pushed it down and released it, you know? That was my hand right here. But the air is always coming out. So it's not an on-off thing, and neither is this. But the drawer for each one. This one is $34.99 with a $5 coupon right now. It's $29.99. This is the cheapest I could find looking info on this one. I guess that's the drawer. At $29.99, you know, whether it stays on all the time or not, if it paints good, we'll find out. But boy, that is as cheap as it gets. If you really want to just starting off and get a few kits under your belt. We don't know how it paints yet. We're going to find out. We're going to spray some primer. We're going to spray some regular color through it. But that's this one. All right. Let me put this in here. I do like it come with an extra nozzle too. That's pretty nice. Let's see how it works back here. This is all, seems to be aluminum. Yep, it's not even plastic, so that's good. Let's see. Yep. Oops. Looks to be all right. It's machined pretty good. I can feel it tight right here, so it's got a nice seal right about here. You can always tell when you push it in when it stops right over here. It's got a good seal in it, so that's not bad. And I already looked at the nozzle, the head here, because it came with the extra, so I do like that setup. But that's that one. All right, now let's check out Beauty Airbrush System. Who makes this? Nobody. There is no name on this baby. But I do have a link for all these, so I did find the links to them. All right. Ooh, don't turn it on there. All right, packed. It's got a nice manual. Color manual, too. Look at this. All right. How to clean it. All right. We know how to clean it. What is this? Thank you for selecting. Oh, my gosh. Can you read that name? MGGSUG. Are they getting Scrabble board letters and throwing them on the table? Coming up with a name? What the heck kind of name is that? Activate your... Oh, 2-year warranty. Holy cow. Yeah, a 2-year warranty. Scan this. Wow. That's good. Can't beat that. All right, now this one costs a bit more. However, this one, like I said with the other one, has its own drawer. All right, it's got 3 cups, the standard aluminum in there, and the smaller plastic, and the really large plastic, charging cable, and again, all the cleaning equipment. But it looks like it's got an adapter for the compressor. Let's check that out. So, yep, look at this. I think it's going to allow me to put a hose on it or something. Yep, it's got an air valve. Oh, this is awesome. Very, very cool. Now, let's take the cap off of this. All right. Hold on, guys. We're doing this in real time as we go with you guys watching. All right, let's put on our little cup. It's got a little seal in it right there, which is pretty nice. There we go. Let's get this one off. Look at this, it unscrews. They usually pop off. Maybe that's what that one does. I couldn't get it off. It screws on. That's pretty cool. I'm used to them popping off. All right, so this has the same thing, but look, it's got this adapter. So I think I can use a different airbrush. Let's go ahead and put it on now. Let's see what it does. Sorry, guys, if you can't see that. Does it fit? I hope it does. I don't know if it fits. Oh, it does. All right. Now, I don't know if this is going to... All right. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it fits on this, so I guess this is an adapter. Maybe it's for a hose adapter. Yeah, it's not on or off like the other one. It's still, I mean, it runs just like the other one, always on. But here's the draw for this one. You ready? 3 stepped levels of air pressure. Very rare in this type of airbrush setup. You ready? 22 is the battery. It's full. 26. 36. So there you go. That is, and then I guess the next one's off. Yep. That's incredible to have a choice of air pressure. Yeah, and it doesn't let the air out until you press. Not like this. It's always coming out. But it is always running, which is too bad. Can you hear it? 36. That is awesome. I guess we'll turn it way up when we want to do primers. But that's the draw for this one. You can adjust the air pressure, and it's got this adapter, which it still leaves this running, but the air doesn't pour out all the time like the other one. I'm wondering if I can probably put a different airbrush on this. Let's see, guys. Let's do this. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm going to reach over here and grab an airbrush. I'll get my GSI Creos. All right. Nope, it needs the adapter. All right. So that one won't go on. Let's see. So I'm wondering, yeah, it's going to make you pull off the entire adapter here. This is my it's my Gallery Ace. I really like this airbrush. Let's go ahead and take this valve off and see what we get. So, you know, we remove the whole valve system, which is the same as this, yeah? So I guess we can use any airbrush. Yeah, it's the same. It's like a standard fitting. Let's put the Gallery on here. I mean, we're going to test it with the one that came with it. We know the Gallery is great, you know. Yep. Once you take the air valve off and just use the one that came with it, and you can use any airbrush. Excellent. All right, that's cool. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to take off the Gallery. My Gallery Ace, very good airbrush. And I'll do this over here. All right, we're going to, well, I'll do this off camera, as we're wasting too much time. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to test both of these. We'll start with this greenie, which is a $29.99. Really tough deal to beat. And I didn't go over it with this one, the 3 steps. This one has a coupon for 15 bucks. Not even me. You just check it on the Amazon list. And I will put a link below for 49. So this is regularly $65.99 with a $15 coupon. So $49.99 for this one, which is really good too. Seeing that the features are really pretty nice. If it performs good, then to get a whole setup here for 59 bucks, 49 bucks is really outstanding. But yeah, that's what this one is. It's on sale for 49 and 29. Let's go ahead. Let me pause the camera, clear out the space. Let's start with green one here, and I'll do a couple of paints, and we'll see how they perform. All right, here we are at the Pace spray booth. We're going to go with Tamiya Red X7 for the color, and we're going to do a Mr. Surfacer for the primer. The red is in there, and you can see the meter right here. We are at 65% humidity. I keep this in the booth, and so I know just what it is when we are about to paint. Let's go ahead and turn it on. You can go do the blowing off the dust there. Wow. All right, let's see what we get. It's going to be tough to do my method where I can kind of go in slow. This is more like a spray can. Some on the spoons and getting little spots. But boy, it paints, it pushes it out. Let's see if we can get this to do fine lines. I doubt it. And boy, you really gotta, you have to worry about pushing down, I guess, just pulling back. No, I'm not going to be able to get a fine line. I don't even know what the needle size is. It doesn't say. Looks like a 0.5, my guess. No, I can't. No matter what I do, this is the smallest I can get it to come out. Well, let's go ahead and see how wide the pattern is. Yeah, see, this is like an airbrush, a spray can. It's atomizing it pretty good because it's not really using up a lot of paint. Wow. This is like a digital spray can. There it goes. I finally used it up. Turn that off. Man. But you know what? It paints pretty good. It's like having a nice fine spray can. Let's clean this out and see if it, I imagine it will, how good it sprays some primer. So let me clean this out and we'll switch over to the primer. Alright, I cleaned it out. It cleaned out really good, believe it or not. It cleaned out. I thought that green cup was going to cause trouble, but it didn't. It cleaned right out. We're going to go with Mr. Finishing Surfacer 1500 Black. And we'll just prime a quick spoon here. See if it pushes it out, and we'll move on to the next airbrush. Turn it back on. Yeah, you could probably paint a car with this, a car kit, or because it really does push right through everything. So you could probably, this is more for painting big areas, priming, like I said, and car bodies. But yeah, it pushes it through no problem. We'll let this dry, and let me clean this out. Oh, turn it off so you guys can hear me. Let me clean this out. And we'll try the other one. Alright guys, next up is this unpronounceable one. And then we're going to turn it on. 22, 26, 36. Let's go to 22 and see if it affects if I can do fine lines. Oh my gosh, it's still coming out heavy. Yeah, it lets me, I mean, I had to get used to holding this to get finer lines. It is tricky. It's not the finest of details, but at least I can get in a little closer. And it still seems to push a lot of paint, even though we are on that low setting. Man, let's go to 26. Yeah, this really... this pushes more paint than the other one. Wow. This one works a little better. That's 26. 36 PSI. I like that I can see how far the battery is along too. That's pretty cool. Look at that. I'm going to have to put a little bit more. I was blowing it through there. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. This one performs a lot better. For the little bit more money, this is probably the better buy. Let me clean this out. Oh, hold on. Let me clean this out. We'll try the primer through it, but obviously it's not going to have any problem. All right, last up. Mr. Finishing Surfacer Black. Let's see if it can push it through on low. 22 PSI. Still got a full battery. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it pushes it right through. Not as heavy, obviously. There we go. Let's go ahead and full blast this baby. You'll be done in no time. Oh, that's it. I blew through it. You'll prime a kit in no time with this. At that 36. I don't even spray at 36 PSI, but to have the choice is pretty cool for such a low-priced piece of equipment. And I like that this one doesn't, even though the compressor's on, it's not blowing the air out until you pull back, until you push in. So, yeah, not bad. I like it. It performed pretty good. You're going to get a nice even spray, like you're spraying a nice fine spray can, but to be in the door at under 50 bucks to have a compressor is pretty good. Let's head back to the bench and we'll wrap this up. All right, guys, here we are at the bench. I'm not in the camera mount mode because I'm going to show you, as I said, where I'm putting those racks. There they are. That's the booth. As I said, I turn this way when we go to spray. That's the Picasso that I did the other day, but I'm going to take a few of these kits out. I like the artwork, so I had these here for a while, but I'm starting to lose room in the shop, so I'm going to have to stack these traditionally, like up there you see my bike kits are here. All the rest of these are stacked, but these are showing the artwork, but I'm going to take them off there. But that's a short shelf for my CDs. When I used to collect CDs, I had 10,000 CDs. I was a heavy metal maniac. And I have them all. I just digitized all of them. But that's the old CD rack, and one of them. And it's got a short shelf, but that's what these units are great for because they're thin. They fit in along here. So I'm going to put a bunch of those, the acrylic one you just saw. I'll put them all in this one whole area, loaded up with a bunch of paint in a tiny spot, which is great because I also have, we'll spin back this way. Don't want to get you guys too dizzy. These are all against the wall, and those really take up less room, but I go any higher, I'm going to have to lose all my awesome artwork I had custom made, and then I could do that and just go all the way up, but then the room will be just a paint room. You can see the artwork back here. I actually covered up when I put these shelves up, and I started putting, I'm going to rotate all the way around, all paint up here. That's behind the booth, which is right there. And that spindle rack holds a lot. That's all my Wicked colors, Creatix. That's what I'm working on behind the scenes now. I'm working on a candy test from all their stuff. Let's spin back around without getting you guys too dizzy. Here we are back at the bench. Let me pause the camera. I'm going to put this in the camera mount here, and we can wrap this up. All right, there you go, guys. The racks, the markers. Oh, the markers. I want to show you how that red's going to end up drying, and there it is. See it? It's all dull. It's like a smooth satin finish, very flat, just like the green, which I did earlier, which went on really shiny, like that, but ended up drying dull. So that's the marker, which are pretty nice actually, but that's what you end up with there. I wanted to show you the result there. And yeah, here is the results. And they both perform decently. I would definitely go with this one. Something's going on with this one. Now, I painted good. Pushed a lot of paint out. I mean, here is the, I sprayed the card. Tough to get fine lines, but still atomized. Kind of nice. Not really spitting. But I lost the other spoon. There's a red spoon. Shoot. It came out all spotted, so I think there's a grease inside this that you have to pre-clean with a bunch of acetone or something. And I'm going to show you right now the difference, what I'm talking about. Here is, can you see all the pits and bubbles? Same spoon, same jar of paint. I just poured some in here and I poured some in here. This is from this one here, the one with the adjustable air pressure. Look at this. It's perfect. No, there's no difference. I just poured the same exact paint in both of these, painted the same spoon, picked up 2 of them, and this one's got all these, looks like oil or something, you know, like that oil, see it? Like it's beating up. This one's perfect. So there's some kind of grease in here from shipping, and I guess you got to pull the needle out and adjust it, clean it out, I'm guessing, with some acetone to dry it off. Could have been in here too, that blowed it through. I don't know. It looked good here. But I really pushed a lot of paint through this. And actually here it doesn't look great either. Let me see, compared to this. Yeah, there's a difference. See it? Look at that. So, it's hard to not recommend something that's $29. You're going to paint what you're going to do here with it. But $29 is very cheap. Maybe if you just changed the airbrush and put another airbrush on it, at that point, why bother? You know, but at $49, because it's got a $15 coupon, this one performed way better. You know, look at this. The adjustable air pressure. It came with the valve here, so you don't have to do the on-off. It only sprayed the air when you push down. I guess you could probably put a hose on it too at that point. But look, it just performed better. I liked it better, much better. So at $49, you're in the door. Airbrushing. Now, again, you're not going to get fine details. I tried my best here. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't nice and even. See it? Didn't atomize great coming in that close. Again, it doesn't even say what size the needle is. To be able to push the paint out as much as it did, I'm guessing 0.4, 0.5 millimeter. So, anyway, that's the test. I will put links below for everything. The racks, all the racks are great. The clear rack I liked. That wooden one, that Plyodex. That was a good one. I liked those. The markers were all right. Nothing I would buy on my own time. But once you test them, you know, the markers are really nice. I probably will use the markers. I will definitely use the paint racks. I don't need this kind of thing airbrush-wise. That's why I don't say I wouldn't buy them, because I just wouldn't. I don't have a use for it. If I work on my motorcycle or something, I want to paint in the garage, I have another portable way of using it. So, but some guys, you want to get started at $49. This isn't too bad of a start. But anyway, guys, there you go. A couple of tests coming up. I got some paint tests coming up. I'm going to try these 2 chromes from I call it Mr. Paint, MRP Paint from Slovakia. This is an acrylic lacquer. It says chrome right there. And this is chrome from SNP. I contacted these guys. I think they're in Malaysia? In Thailand. And I asked if they would send me some stuff, and they did. And it came pretty fast. So this is Miracolor, so I'm going to test these 2 chromes side by side, 2 unique brands, to see how those perform. And my 2K Black came back in stock and flew out the door. It sold out right away. And I called the company and ordered some more. So this should be back in stock in about a week. Great base for, speaking of chrome, great base for chromes. This 2K Black just lays down smooth, super shiny. Great for that. And I wanted to tell you guys also, a bunch of spoons just went. My polished alloy is back in stock. I don't even know where I keep the spoon. I showed the demo of the spoon. Well, here's my polished alloy with the, I was testing that chrome on top, but there's the polished alloy underneath. Look how nice. So yeah, that is back in stock. Don't know how long it'll last. It's been about a week. This is the bottle it comes in. And also want to thank you guys for the kind words on the passing. Here's the other polished alloy spoon I was working on. The passing of my beloved bird, Sasha. Great bird, and he was about 20, and that's a good lifespan for them because they're like 15, 20 tops. Occasionally you get them to go past that age group. In the wild, they only live like 10 or 12 years because of predators. But in captivity, they go up to 15, and some push 20, and Sasha did push 20. It's just sad to see them go. The room I have my video games in and my TV, and my wife spend most of our time in, he's right there. He's in that room with us. All three of our birds are in that one room. So we're around them constantly, and he just wanted to be out and be held all the time. And certain birds are like that, and some just like to be in their cage. I have one now that was his buddy that sat next to him. He loved him, but he never came out of the cage. Sasha wanted to come and sit with us. He liked people, that's for sure. So I'll thank you guys for the kind words. It's just very you know the time's coming because you're at that age. I'm even past the age. I got a lot of people saying I had a lot of them that went really young, but he's the first one that really lived the full life. But still shocking and sad to see them go. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for the kind words on that. That's why I took a little time off. It's tough to wrap your head around, being so close to a death in the family. I call him a family because he was family. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Like I said, a test is coming up. We're going to try some new chromes here. I like to try all these different chromes. And this mirror one looks like it's much shinier in the bottle than this. That's where I get the idea of testing both of these side by side. And anyway, thanks, guys. Don't forget, I'll put links below for everything. If you see some of these have coupons next to them, particularly this one, a $15 coupon. This one's got a $5 coupon. Make sure you click it if you guys use the link on Amazon. And I'll put links for everything else. And coming up, I have a weather station. I like that. I like the humidity meter that I got, but I want to get one for outdoor. And I saw this one has indoor, outdoor. So you put the sensor outside. I'll put this on the bench. It's color. That says out. See, in. So I'm going to know both humidities, indoor and outdoor. And it's got a weather meter and all that. Tells the weather. It's pretty nice. This was under $30, so this just showed up today. So I'm going to have this all set up. Maybe I'll do a video with just this, a quickie. And I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty unique to have, particularly for the hobbyists to know the humidity in and out. I think that's pretty cool. So that's coming up too. Anyway, guys, God bless you all. Thank you so much. Happy 4th of July. All my American friends, Independence Day is coming. That is on Tuesday. A lot of people have Monday off leading into the holiday. A lot of guys have long weekends. So I will try to have a video up midweek. We'll go again, and we'll cut back on schedule, a little closer together. Try to go with our 2 videos a week. We should be up to that. No problem. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your weekend. Happy 4th, as I said below. God bless. Have a great day.